I am a data analyst working in law enforcement. Although reports and dashboards are good for showing people the numbers, they are just not up to the job of providing what matters. Like what happened here on April 11th. For that, I use Yellowfin Stories. Firstly, I start with a great header image. I want this story to be engaging, to get people thinking and talking. Sometimes the biggest impact on your numbers can be caused by external factors outside your business. For instance, it's interesting that on April 11th, there was an announcement of a $10 million donation to fight crime. Was this a trigger for violence? Pretty unlikely, but an interesting data point worth sharing. My colleague mentioned that the weather could be a factor. They have added in their analysis that showed a very strong positive correlation between temperature and assaults. And yes, there was a spike in temperature on that day too. Then there was that analysis that I did on the impact on wins and losses of the local team. They happened to lose on that day too. That's interesting. Let me add that analysis to my story. I can add video, images, embed Tableau, Power BI, or Click reports, but I'll use a Yellowfin report this time. An increase in assaults is associated to a close loss. Let's add that to the story. Then write my conclusion. This story is now ready to be published and shared. Sharing is secure, so only people with access to the data will have access to this story. The best thing about a story is the kudos you get. You get to see who read it, the amount of claps you get, the comments from the people that matter, and lastly, I can see the people that helped contribute to this story. Yellowfin Stories provides context and narrative around the numbers. They get everyone on the same page and increase the adoption of trusted data in their decision making.
There is no better way to tell stories with your data than with Yellowfin Stories.